So I had my old sat nav here, well, my tablet. So I've pulled onto this estate where I'm at the moment, which is here, as you can see. Because my actual sat nav, that's nice to know, that's still on. Well, that's cool. That one there wasn't playing. But the bit that made me laugh is when I had my Google Maps on, right, to finish the rest of the journey in this little complex where I'm at. When it come to the islands, for some unknown reason, it was instead of it, you know, when you get to as it directs you to an island, and obviously we're going to either go left or we're going to go right. Well, this fucking thing, for some unknown reason, decided to go, well, there's the island. Instead of going around it to the right, it wants you to go that way to the right. I'm like, well, we're not in fucking European state, are we? Oh no. So yeah. Oh, and I've actually I don't know if you can see that at all. No, I don't want to press the button. Well, up that corner there and all the way down this metal separation, the seal is now there, which wasn't originally, and like I thought, it was actually inside the bloody door. So yesterday when I finished, I think I finished about 2:30. Like I said to our lad in the office, I says, if I get back early enough, I'm going to strip the door off, see if I can find the seal, and whether it's, and hope that it's actually been jammed down the inside the door. And sure enough, it was. So took it out. It was flattened by the way. It wasn't in the shape as it should be like there. It was actually flat because it'd been rammed down there somewhere. How the fuck, I don't know. We fetched it all off, got it all out, reshaped it, had a look to make sure by looking at that one as to which way it goes in, and put it on. I got some our fitter, John. He'd got some of this rubber compound, which is what they use for tyres when they're filling like chunks that are missing out tyres and what have you. So it does set quite well. And I've just put like a couple of blobs down the inside of it and then push that in. And whereas before, when you used to obviously go down with the window, that there would actually follow it, and then you go back up again, you'd have this gap, and then so on. So before you know it had worked it all the way down. But now it's even though I had already put it for what do you call it, a defect. I'd already put a defect in for it weeks ago, and apparently it was sent down to have it fixed, but it never got fixed, which is nothing unusual, is it really? So what I'm doing now, I mean, as I've got this again, is I'm going to have me a bit of a wipe down. Just gonna see if I can get some of this cleaned off, because I'm going to try and make it look like summit if I can, because whether it works or not, look, the other lad in the office, he says I'm going to try, because there isn't really any excuse, he says, to keep drivers in the same vehicles. And I says, well, being as though I've fixed this fucker, I might as well keep this one, but it ain't too bad. And he says, well, that's what I'm trying to do. He says, but the other one, he don't like the idea of that. Well, the thing is though, if we do keep the same truck, which would be better, we can then monitor how the truck's treated. Well, they can monitor anyway how it's been treated better, because they can see, okay, well, you've had it all fucking week, so if there's anything wrong with it, it's your fucking fault. You'd have thought that that would make sense. I mean, I assume it makes sense anyway. It makes sense to me. So, me and my simple little wipes here are just going to do a bit of a rub down just for now. You know what I mean? I know full well that this is going to be in vain. I already know that, but just in case, you know what I mean? Just in case. I already done the top yesterday while I was faffing. So it's now the bottom time. We can get that done. I'll just shove them for the pinched a couple of these while I was at it. Too bad. Just dry it off a bit. Just so it looks something like. See? That's that. And then I'm going to use these ones here that I've just used for that to wipe this floor off, because they aren't bad, but I can still use them just to give this flooring a bit of a wipe down, because it's got spills over it, it's got dirt all over it, and it's just generally fucking messy. I could do with getting rid of the junk that's behind the driver's seat. That'd be nice. I'll just shove that there for now. This will just give it a bit of a quick clean down. It's nothing brilliant, but anything's better than what it was, you know what I mean? Because I do prefer to be able to have a truck that's clean, and then when the next person comes into it, right, they can't complain that the truck is filthy. So, and if it does end up being filthy, it's only them that's to blame. Right. More wipes. I think if I can really get a good go on it, I'll even try and get the driver's footwell cleaned off as well, if I can. What I could probably do with a dustpan and brush, to be honest with you, with that one. It is surprising, really, and how much crap that accumulates. And I say that with the leanest of texts, because surprised how much crap accumulates is a bit of a double hate when you think about it, because if it's neglected and left, then it's going to accumulate anyway, isn't it? So oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, I know I've showed you where I am at the minute, but not where I am. I'm at Telford. No, you're not, you stupid fuck. You was at Telford this morning. Tamworth. It does begin with a T, so that's Summit, I suppose. I'm in Tamworth, aren't I? Yeah, Tamworth. I've actually been, I mean, not to this particular place, I haven't, here, But I have been in this complex. It was I did a job for one of the guys that's behind the back of us. So I did a job for him. I was in the 7.5 ton at the time, and there's a place just over the road, well, round the corner out of the island, up the street and out of the road. I think something like Isamac or Isimac or fuck no, it's up there anyway. And I delivered some shit to them. Can't remember what it was, mind you, but I do remember coming here though. Right. Cups are always handy to put your dirty shit in. And plus as well, when you knock them over, your wipes always catch the remnants of the spills, if you like. Shove it there for now. Right, let's carry on. See how far we can get. Ooh. It's nice to have a bit of a wipe now and again. Up there for a sec. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that it's a therapeutic thing to clean the truck down, or is it annoying knowing that it's going to be in vain? Where would you draw the line? Would you go, fuck it, I can't do it no more? I know what I'd say. If we could keep the same vehicle, then it wouldn't be a bother. Because every so often you stop and you can have a minute and you work your way through it, and you find all these areas where you can clean off and wipe them down and make it look nice and respectable, not like a fucking tramp's hovel. I'm just picking bits of areas just to wipe. Oh dear. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I wanted to have a look at the driver's seat as well at some point. I don't know when I'm going to do that, mind you. But the seat itself is not bad, it's alright. But the back lumbar support is, yeah, look, see, I don't know if you can actually see that, but it makes you wonder, yeah, the likes of that ends up on there, you know what I mean? And all it took was a couple of wipes to wipe it off. It sort of like amazes me. Well, this is what I used to do with it when we had the CF DAFs. I mean, I remember I had this one particular. I was up in Leeds at the time, and I was waiting for confirmation of whatever. And I was outside this particular place where we normally collect from, and it was just, the dash was just full of dust and dirt. And while I was waiting, I thought, you know, well, I might as well just have myself a bit of a scrub. And before you know it, half an hour later, and it shines. And that's all because I was waiting, you know, doing something other than just sitting on my arse twiddling my fucking thumbs. It ain't difficult to wipe shit down and make it look like something half decent. I mean, to have a really good go, you would have to spend a good day on one of these things, because that's how bad they are. New wipes, please. Hang on. Fucking hell. Knee bones are not playing for me. I don't do very well when I'm crunched up like that. I know my boots have been back on there again, but that don't matter. That's me, and I can wipe it off as soon as I need to. This is another thing as well that I always notice, is that people tend to forget to clean this thing off when they've used it for, I don't know, making a fucking sandwich. That's happened before. So who else out there is enjoying this little interlude, watching me cleaning this thing? Is it mildly satisfactory? Is it like one of those, you know, them stupid little videos that like the satisfying video of watching a scoop go into an ice cream, you know, that kind of crap. Oh dear. Watching slow motion drill turns and all the swarf flying off in slow motion. Oh dear. It's amazing how much crap accumulates inside those crevices as well. Moment. Let's put some of this crap up anyway. I know I've already done the top mat. I had to do that, like I said the other day, because it was got sugar on there, bits of crap on there. It was just a mess. Just an absolute mess. But now, because I've already done most of that anyway, it's not that bad. Oh, sandwich truck's here. So what are you? You know, what did you say that was? It's a clip of some sort. I don't know. Not fucking there anymore, it's going in the fucking bin. There's another clip. That one's off the hands-free kit. Sort of it is a Bluetooth thing, I think. A very loose term of the word Bluetooth, mind you, because it's a bit old. What I'm going to do with this, plug it, take it off there, get that out of there. See, we're getting somewhere now. We're getting somewhere now. Starting to look something like. And tomorrow, it'll be Saturday. Some grebo will be in it and I'll fuck it up and make a mess. And so what I will be doing is taking some pictures of it, and I'll go, this truck looks like this, and I see it on the Monday. If I get it, I'd like to still see it like this, not in a fucking shit state. The chances of that happening, slim to fuck all. Can't get in there. There's some there's the screw indentations where they're locating, and they're literally thick with dirt and grime. So Yeah. There is only so much you can do with what you've got. I don't know. For some unknown reason, I'm enjoying this. I do know that well, I say some unknown reason. I think the partial reason is the reason why I'm actually enjoying this is because it's distracting me from the fucking pain. Oh, and my migraine's gone, by the way. That's finally said farewell, and I didn't need to take any painkillers, which is even better. I soldiered on without them, and eventually it dissipated. It took 3 days though. 3.5 days, I suppose. But whatever. Shit happens, as they say. It's fucking looking alright, this is so far. I say by the time I've finished wiping all this down to a certain degree, I would probably say it'll be a 100% marked improvement to what it was, but in total I'd say I'll give it about 70%. It's acceptable. What do you reckon? Because I've just, I've got that sneaking feeling that I'm not going to see it for about a month. Oh dear. Where's that truck gone? Where's DIY gone? Oh, that went back down the bridge end, that did. Why? Was that it back? What, because I fucking cleaned the bloody thing? Looking too bad there, it's not looking too bad. All the switches and shit though, that's the pain, because you got to try and get into the crevices of the switches and what have you, and that ain't easy. Especially when I haven't got the tool for it. I need something that's like I ain't got nothing like that which will do the job. So I'm surface wiping at the moment. Trying to get the crap off the knob. It's that little toggle wheel for the dashboard for when you're thumbing through all the settings and what have you. That's what I'm wiping down at the moment. It's full of crap, which is understandable, I suppose. Clean the radio off, turn that off, get off. Now what I might be able to use to get in the crevices of that said radio, the reason why I ended up with this vehicle this morning and I promise you I didn't do it on purpose. I had the keys still. I still had the fucking keys, and I put this jacket on this morning, and there was a bit of weight in the pocket. I put my hand in my pocket, and there was the keys. I'm thinking, well, it looks like I'm having that truck today then. So yeah, that was a bit fucking stupid, but never mind. That'll do. I can live with that. Yep. The highlight of your day today will be, oh, I watched Jay clean his truck on YouTube. It was fucking fun, that was. So satisfying. Oh dear. Hey, each their own is what I say. Each to their own. Copy them there. This must be a faulty pack because they haven't been cut properly. I think the blade was fucked when they went to the machine. Don't worry, as soon as I've finished as much as I'm going to do, I shall give you a show of the difference. I may have missed a few areas, but I'm doing my best. This is the heating controls. This is the switches on them. I'm wiping off as the look of concentration is all over my face. What I can do is wipe that speaker off. This is the what's it? The hands-free kit speaker. I might as well wipe that off and while I'm at it. More grime that I've spotted. See when you work your way through, when you do the superficial things that you can see, you start to then, you know, forge a pattern of all the other crap that you need to get rid of. It's like, now that's revealed that now that's revealed that. Oh, I need to do that now, because now that's been revealed. I know I'm doing the floor again, but the floor's going to have to be done several times to get it clean, unfortunately. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. I'll put this on under here now. I feel like I've missed a bit under here somewhere. I doubt this much cleaner down. Shit me. Oh, here we go. Let's do the fridge as well. I don't really want to go inside the fridge because that's just opening a can of worms that you'll never get fucking shut. Let's do that again. Do that again. Do that again. I'm gonna do it again. First time wasn't good enough. Second time, not too bad. There we are. Anything else I can have a scrub at while I'm here? I can do up there in a bit. I'm going to concentrate with this bit first, mind you. I suppose I can do the dashboard or the clock instrument panel. I can always do that. That's a fucking share of shit as usual. It's quite amazing how much crap accumulates on the old instrument panel over here, because you have the driver facing it, as he should be, and as you're driving down the road, how many times have you either coughed, sneezed, right, picked your nose? I don't eat mine, by the way. I'm not that fucking dirty. You might be sitting there thinking to yourself, oh, don't do that. Well, you're the only fucking one then. The brain has gone off onto a tangent. It's not too bad, that. It's not too bad. Just give it another one go over with a cleaner one. That squeak, 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 squeak. I think what I might do with that is grab hold of one of them. Not bad, that. It's not bad at all, as far as I can see. Yeah. Oh, just that little bit of fettling. It's changed everything. It's mad, isn't it? Absolutely mad. Anyway, let's show you the progress so far. Right, so the dashboard is now a little bit more respectable. Across the top of the dashboard has now been wiped down. Right, obviously now the floor itself is looking a little bit different. Console, radio, centre part, you know what I mean, and the fridge as well. That's now cleaner. I've cleaned that silver strip off as well a bit, and the seat this side. I haven't done the driver's side yet though. But I mean, look at that, the difference now. It's insane, isn't it? I mean, the next thing to do would be the doors. But I can always have for another day. Ooh. Is there anything else I can wipe off while I'm thinking about it? That is inside the manual auto button of the gear paddle. Oh dear. I think I did the indicator one yesterday. I think. It was the steering wheel, when it gathers bits on it. I have wiped the steering wheel down, but I might do it again. Maybe something else to do with it. Not really doing nothing. Just wipe the front off of it. What? What we got here? That one's turned blue. Awesome. I think I've got to go further down. I think I've missed a bit down there, I reckon. I've missed a bit down under. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah. Ah. Dear. I think for now that will do. I really do. I'll go with the new. So, there you have it. I'm gonna have a minute. I'm fucked. It's far too much exercise for me, that is. Oh. But now, guys, because it's a little tidier and you haven't got spilled coffee, and like the other day, a fucking wad of chewing gum stuck to the fucking top of the dash, sugar everywhere, bits of foods, you know, crumbs or what have you. Now you can come in here and you sit down and it's like, well, fucking hell. And the abundant flow of depression is waned away. It's a nice word, that is a lot. You don't feel half as fucked off as driving the thing, you know what I mean? I've still got to clean this footwell out, but I need a dustpan and brush for that. I found a grape that's been wedged in the gap, so that I dig that out as well, but I can do that some other time. But what I would like to get down these parts where you need something to poke. I could do with one of those them handheld vacuum cleaners, like, you know, with a spout on it, so I can get down all the little bits and bobs. That's what I would love to do. Or, like I did years ago with the XF dash, fucking whip the chairs out all together and really give a good clean, like, you know. Because that's what you would do. I mean, when I've valeted my own car, not the one I've got now, one I had many years ago, to really give it a good clean, I'd pull the seats out, I'd unbolt them, stick them on the fucking on the path like, and get in there and scrub the carpet, and then clean the chairs, and then put them back. That's how I used to do it. Because then where the chair's bolted down on its seat rail, you can't get into all those nooks and crannies while the chair's there, but you can once the chairs are removed. Obviously, you've got to take care, because some of the chairs, some cars have got electrics to them, haven't they? So you have to make sure you unplug them before you start fanning about. But, yeah. Ooh, I've got a red light. Looks like they're starting. Looks like they're starting. Something got me starting. Don't know. Come on, wakey. Here we go. Oh. Well, other than that, then, I don't know what else to fucking do now. I'm just going to chill out, I suppose, and wait to be unloaded. I might even close my eyes for 5 minutes, because I was a bit tired this morning when I woke up. I'm like, oh man, I don't want to get out of bed now. Fuck that shit. But I'm like, my other brain saying, but the thing is, you're going to have to, because you've got to be in work for 5:30. Oh, but I don't want to. This is nice. I like it here. Get out of bed, you fat fuck. Oh, I'm getting out. You know what I mean? That's the kind of squabble you have with yourself in the morning. Well, I do anyway. Not all the time, but yeah. But once I'm up, and that's it. I ain't one of these miserable bastards that, like, you know, until around about fucking 12 o'clock. No, I ain't like that. No. Once I'm up. I'm never a grumpy person when I first wake up. No. I don't actually understand why people would be. It just doesn't make any sense. But because I'm not, you see, so it just doesn't make any sense at all. So, you know, yeah, I don't get it. Are you one of these people that are not a morning person? I tend to hear that from women, in a sense. I know that there's a couple of people who have said that, oh, I don't do the mornings very well. I'm like, well, the thing is, though, the morning's the best part of the fucking day. So if you're going to waste your morning by stuck in the bed, and then you don't get out of bed till knocking on 12 o'clock in the afternoon, then you've lost a shitload of time to do shit. I mean, when it's for me, I prefer the mornings anyway, because I like to mess and tack and get shit done, like, for myself, like, you know, I'm not on about, like, chores. That's not, no. But talking about chores, I mean, last night before I went to bed, right, I decided that I needed to clean my bathroom sink. I thought that's definitely going to be a mission for me. You might think to yourself, why is he talking about cleaning the bathroom sink? Because most people, you know, with a decent amount of hygiene would have cleaned that anyway, as a fucking practice of being clean and tidy. That's the reason why doing this here, right, is a bit of a contradiction as to the way I live at home. I am a proper scruffy bastard, I tell you that now, a dirty scruff. But the thing is, though, right, it doesn't matter how I perform at home. I live on my own, so I don't really give a shit. Fuck it, who cares? It's fucking boring anyway. But here, right, when I'm at work and I'm in a vehicle, I'd prefer to have it clean and tidy, right? Because I'm not thinking of myself, I'm thinking of others, right? Because when another person does come in here and sees it clean and tidy, they've not got bits of shit everywhere like there was in here. There was fucking rubbish. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, here we go again. Like, this is the kind of mentality I'm thinking that others are going to be perceiving. So if I'm the one who's left it in a mess and another driver comes in and sees all this and he's thinking, well, like that, then I feel like it'll be, you know, that it'll be a bit of a mark on me in a sense, because I'm one who's left it like that, who didn't give a shit about anybody else, and went, well, fuck it, I don't care. You can have me coffee cup and me fucking crisp packet and me chocolate packet, you can have it. Or me fucking half-eaten biscuit, I don't give a flying fuck. Because in my mind, that's how I feel when I get into these vehicles, and they are a shit state. And they have got rubbish anywhere with cans fucking left and fucking crisp packets and tissues and fucking white. You know what I mean? So I think to myself, well, surely they know that they've used this shit, this is theirs. Why aren't they taking it with them? When they get in the yard, believe it or not, right, there are 4 bins, right, 4 of them. There's one by the diesel pump, right? There's one there, which I use quite regularly. There's one round by the steps where the fucking window is to get your paperwork and keys from, right? There's one inside that particular area as well. Then there's also the big bin down the bottom, and I think there's even one that's on by our fitter's hut. I think there's one there, so that's even more. So there's no excuse for it. It's just fucking bone idleness. But if you want to be bone idle and not throw your rubbish away, do it at home, like I do. You know what I mean? At home, it's your own home, and that's it, you do as you please, don't you? But when you are, you know, involved with other people, and you interact, and you use the equipment that other people use, leave it in a respectable state. And that way, it gets looked after. I mean, leave me a comment down below if you don't believe me, if you've got a different opinion on the whole subject. But you know, there you have it. As I can see, there's the driver that's just pulled in there with his nice shiny Volvo. It's got all the light bars all over it, and he's got his 2 flags in the window screen there, as I can see. He's got, I don't know what the fuck flag they are. I think there's an England one, and there's another one, but I can't think. Blue and yellow cross, I have no idea. Well, you can imagine that it'll be nice and pretty inside there, clean and tidy, but like it should be. Like it should be. Go and have a look. That's the Volvo he's just brought in. So. Yeah, so. Whatever, I'm done, I'm going. I think I've waffled on enough about all sorts of stupid shit. Distracted myself enough, and I'm going to go now. So, speak to you all later. Ta-ta.